Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. This afternoon's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Devils. The first part of our Friday doubleheader beginning here in just a few minutes. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 games this afternoon between the Cyclones and the Devils. How you doing today, Stu?
Doubleheader Friday is my favorite day of the week, these couple weeks that we do it, so I'm in great shape. Absolutely,
Stu. A very happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody out there.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed it yesterday. But we got a regular season winding down, Stu, and one of the closest regular seasons we've ever had here in Battle Court. Let's take a look at those standings now.
See, when the math gets to this, that far right column, I begin to understand it and get more excited. Anybody can get into the finals.
Absolutely. Makes a little bit of sense here now. 1 game day left for the Renegades, Chargers, Warriors, Cyclones. 2 game days left for the Fireballs and Devils. We see the Devils and Cyclones going at it right now, so this is the final opportunity for the Cyclones to get points in this regular season. As it stands right now, they sit half a point behind the Fireballs, who will be playing a little bit later tonight, but that'll be a Fireballs team a little bit shorthanded coming up. We'll take a look here at our first match of the game day, 4th Division of Doubles. We'll see Ron and Amigarena for the Cyclones up against Alex and Bradley for the Devils. 4th Division doubles match gets us started here on this Friday doubleheader.
Ron serves, we begin. That's a powerful forehand by Bradley. Here's the backhand by Amigarena. Alex up the wall at the 9 line. Well played. Alex on the backhand to the inside. Amigarena from deep in the backcourt. That ball's in and out of the cesta. First point goes to Ron and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Ron has the serve.
Yeah, this is a Ron and Amigarena team coming off their biggest win of the season, defeating Hormache and Ikeda last time out. Coming in with a lot of confidence. The Cyclones, it's their last opportunity. These are points that they desperately need if they want to sneak into the playoffs.
That ball is tipped off the serve. Alex going. Try to grab the serve. Throw a drop shot, maybe outside placement, one way or the other. Did not make the catch. 2 points for Ron and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Ron has a serve. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Bradley from the forehand, right up the middle to the left side of Amigarena. Ball tipped back at the 9 line. That's 3 points for Ron and Amigarena. Ron has the serve.
Well, Ron's been playing great defense since his return from injury. I know it's only 2 doubles matches, but there haven't been many shots that have gotten by him on the outside, and his kill rate on the return has been pretty high as well.
Yeah, and some uncharacteristic misses here for Alex. An aggressive style of play.
Yeah.
Just as missed the ball. Don't see that often. There's a backhand by Amigarena powerfully to the corner, out to the rebote. Forehand rebote by Alex. Big backhand by Alex. That cleared the overhead screen. Catch by Ron. Backhand from the 7 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's the first point for Alex and Bradley of the Devils. Alex has the serve. Looks like Alex has worked out those catching issues.
Yeah, starting off with a pretty intense pace here, and he's going right into the service box, getting it started.
Sidearm serve by Alex. Caught by Amigarena. Cortada. Stopped by Amigarena. Here's the back. Ron on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Bradley down low makes the catch. Rebote left side by Alex. Bradley down low. Fine catch, long carom. That is out. That's the 4th point for Ron and Amigarena. Ron has the serve for the Cyclones. Bradley likes to throw that sidearm carom. Usually you see it thrown closer to the front wall, like let's say the 8 line, 7 line, somewhere in there.
No, got him on the splitter.
Split placement scores. Well thrown by Alex. Alex and Bradley with 2 points. And the serve.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, with the carom from Bradley, it's usually a shot to maybe break up the rhythm of the opponents. I mean, down 4-1. You like that he's aggressive, but you'd rather have Alex doing it up in the front, and he picks the next serve and throws a beautiful splitter. Gets it back to a 2-point deficit.
That's a beautiful serve by Alex. Robote forehand. Amigarena will save the Robote. Here's Alex. Amigarena backhand from the 11 line. Alex with a hop makes the catch. Here's a backhand by Amigarena. Bradley. Beautiful catch by Alex there at the 9 line. Backhand 2-all.
Will it drop? I don't think so.
Lands out. 5 points, possible set point for Ron and Amigarena.
Yeah, that one just stayed up in the air and floating by the boundary line. The question was whether it was going to stay in, but it looks like this one caught the line. Take another look here. Yeah, actually outside the boundary line. Well out.
Powerful forehand. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. That's 3 points for Alex and Bradley. Still possible set point for Ron and Amigarena.
Yeah, Amigarena was moving up, and he was about the 10 line. That one came in at his feet. Very difficult one to scoop up. And Alex is wasting no time again.
Here's a backhand by Amigarena. Alex calls for the Robote, plays it perfectly to the inside. That's beautiful. Robote saved by Amigarena. Here's Alex, midcourt. Robote by Amigarena. Alex has it on the forehand. Hard throw. Robote save right up the middle. Taken in the air by Alex. The drop shot will score. Well thrown by Alex. They have 4 points. Ron and Amigarena with 5 and possible set point. Alex serves.
Yeah, one thing that Ron really didn't get tested with in their last match against Hormachay and Ikeda was the drop shot. Amigarena was the one that was tracking those down starting from the inside of the court. You see Alex here, he goes for it. Ron coming back from the calf injury. Is he 100%? Alex trying to test it out. Couldn't get to that one.
Here's a backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Ron takes it in the air. Splitter. Scores. Point and set for Ron and Amigarena of the Cyclones, winning the first set 6-4. 2 minutes goes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
You know, that's not a shot that you really see. You go with the Costado 2-wall and you throw it just a little bit higher to get it over the head of the opposing front quarter. I mean, if you can land this consistently, it is very difficult to read. I mean, you see Alex just looking back. I mean, Bradley has to get out there. There's no play on the Robote. And he's one of the fastest guys and still couldn't get out to it. 6-4 in the first set. Ron and Amigarena. Back here in the DraftKings Players Cage, here over with the Cyclones. Ron and Amigarena. Again, the Cyclones hoping to get into the playoffs. Huge game day this past Tuesday, defeating the Fireballs 7-1. They gained significant ground, and they now sit half a point behind the Fireballs for the 4th and final playoff spot. Looking over at the Devils here, coming into this afternoon's game day with 40.5 points on the season. 2 game days remaining, compared to the Cyclones only with 1. Devils sit 6.5 points behind the Fireballs, and also the Fireballs with 2 game days. So a little bit tougher and more ground to make up for the Devils, but still mathematically a chance for them to get in the playoffs. They need to win as many matches as they can here in the afternoon. And Alex and Bradley have been one of the better teams in the second half of the season, and they got better. I mean, certainly got better after a couple unforced errors early.
Oh, I don't think there's any question we're going to see Alex come out here firing on all cylinders. I mean, he's got such an aggressive style of play. Bradley's been catching well, throwing hard. It should be an interesting second set.
Yeah, and when Alex has been at his best, he's been mixing it up. I mean, he's been aggressive. He's been throwing a couple more shots, moving the defense around. And in this matchup here against Ron, who's coming back from injury, you know, you like to think that it's a pretty good one for the Devils. They didn't really take full advantage until late in that first set. We'll see now what happens here as we begin set 2.
We're ready to begin our second set. Alex will have the serve for the Devils. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Alex serves, we begin. Alex on the backhand at the 9 line. Wall to wall, that ball's coming out. Ron's there. Alex from the 9 line again. Straight to the back wall again. Robote coming out to the 4 line. Turned high by Ron. Caught in the air by Bradley. Migarena, difficult catch on the forehand. Here's Ron, backhand from the 8. Right to the corner. Alex is calling for it. Missed the Robote on the forehand. Ron and Migarena get the first point of the second set. Ron serves. It's easier when you don't say it fast. Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed that, but for me it is anyway.
Absolutely, with this team. Just surprising. I mean, Alex has played these Robotes consistently all year, and just a swing and a miss.
Good hard serve by Ron, crossing the side wall. Robote left side, well played by Migarena. Here's Bradley from the 11 line. Migarena looks for the Robote again, straight to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Bradley. Backhand 2-all, caught in the air by Alex. Carom by Alex will score. Well thrown. We're all tied up 1-1. Alex serves for the Devils.
Well, tremendous concentration there by Alex. Just to be able to make this catch, and you see the Cesta tap by Ron. He was definitely in his way. Navigates the traffic, gets the Carom off, and it's a good one. And the serve is off.
Powerful backhand by Migarena. Here's the Robote for Alex to the inside. And Migarena advances to take it in the air. Bradley from the 11. Robote left side, just above the pad. Alex is there. Split placement. Scoop by Ron. Backhand. Beautifully caught by Bradley. Scoop by Bradley. Well done. Migarena on the forehand from the backcourt. Puts it to the inside. Here's Bradley up high. Alex moves to take that on the right side. Cortada, well thrown. Migarena makes the catch. Ron gets out of his way. Well done. Ron on the catch. Drop shot.
Oh, what a
scores. Excellent play by Ron. Excellent play by Alex. All 4 players. Tremendous catching in the backcourt here by Migarena and Bradley. Cyclones lead 2-1.
Well, Migarena, the MVP of that point. I mean, what a great catch along the inside after a clean miss by Ron first time around.
And 2 save Robotes done actually really well.
Yeah, he's been everywhere today, and now a 2-1 lead into the second set.
Ball coming in low. Bradley makes the catch and rifles this backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Alex. Here's the backhand by Amigarena. Robote. Alex scoops it up.
Oh, great read.
Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is a third point for Ron and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Ron has the serve.
You know, Ron threw that one drop shot, but overall, I mean, it's been a battle of catching here, and these Cyclones have just been a little bit more consistent. I mean, Amigarena makes a great catch and then puts it right back to Bradley. Seems like a simple one coming to the forehand. Just couldn't bring it in.
Ball tipped off the serve.
My, oh my.
That is a fourth point for Ron and Amigarena. Ron doing a great job of getting the ball just away from Alex in the service box, but keeping it inside.
Yeah.
Forcing Bradley to try to catch low on the left side. Not the best place for Bradley to make those catches.
Yeah, keeping it really low, too. Oh, somehow he got that.
Robote left side. Alex makes the catch. Splitter, scoop, tipped. 2 points for Alex and Bradley of the Devils. Alex has the serve. There was a lot going on in that point.
Really? Yeah.
Alex took a stab at it, and it wasn't clear whether or not he touched it, but there was no whistle.
It was a fortunate miss for the Devils because they did come away with that point. Great job by Bradley. Good body control, made the adjustment, brought it in, and
fault. Outside serve, struck the pad. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Bold choice.
Got to mix it up every now and again.
Backhand by Amigarena.
Oh,
dropped.
boy.
The ball dropped on the forehand of Ron. Alex and Bradley now have 3 points. Ron and Amigarena with 4.
It's the same control issue we see almost every day. Coming to that right side, you're trying to trap it, and the timing's just a little bit off. You see it pop out of the basket there. Just a 1-point deficit.
Excellent serve by Alex. That's a beautiful catch by Amigarena. Alex taking that on the forehand at the 10 line. Amigarena saves that Robote. That drop coming off the back wall. Catch by Ron in the front court. Light touch.
Oh, that's good.
Will score. 5 points for Ron and Amigarena of the Cyclones. This is a possible set, possible match point.
I mean, Ron is a very crafty player. You know, he throws some shots that maybe aren't the most traditional, but he just finds a way to put a point up on the board.
Absolutely.
Going with the softer 2-wall there, a shot that we've called for at times because there's space open on the inside front part of the court, and he found it.
Low hard serve. This one caught by Bradley. Bradley powerfully from the forehand. Beautiful catch by Amigarena. Big backhand caught by Alex. Fortunate for Bradley, he made that catch. Here's a backhand by Ron. Excellent catch with traffic. Hard to the inside. Alex is there. Backhand 2-all lands out of play. That is point, set, and match for Ron and Amigarena. Taking it in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3.
And that is a statement win for the Cyclones. Looking to get back into the playoff picture, and they're right there, adding these first 1.5 points of the game day. Ron and Amigarena, back-to-back wins for the Cyclones.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
We'll take a look here at that game day score. 1.5 points for the Cyclones after that doubles win. And now the Cyclones, at least for the moment, jump ahead of the Fireballs. They are in the 4th and final playoff spot. We're going to hear from Ron and Amigarena, winners of that first match. 2 wins in a row, back fully healthy. Here they are, Cyclones, 4th team, Ron and Amigarena. Guys, that was a huge win as you guys are looking to sneak into the playoffs today. Alex has been getting better by the day, but you were able to slow him down. What was the key to getting the victory tonight?
Well, first of all, communication. That's the most important key in this game. Like, you talk to each other. Amigo is really good with communicating with me. He sees everything because he's at the back, and he always give me guidance, what to do, what not to do, and it's a good win for us. And we really need this game. We're trying to get on the playoffs, and hopefully we win all the matches, and let's see what's gonna happen today.
Well, it was a great start for you guys. Congratulations on a great performance, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, coming up next, moving over to the 6th division of doubles, we're going to see Bueno and Rock up against CRB and Bradley. Bueno and Rock 8-1, going into this final match of the regular season. If they win, they'll finish up at 9-1. Best record in this division. They take on CRB and Bradley. They're 3-6. Ready to go with match number 2. There's a serve. We begin match 2 with an underserve. Second serve coming up. Hard forehand coming up the middle. Rock makes the catch. Comes over the top. CRB look. Catch by Bueno. Bueno at the 7, low runner. Picked off by CRB. CRB drops it inside. Bueno gets back in there. Hard throw. Bueno passes. Robote played up the middle. Here's Bueno on the bounce. Forehand to the inside. Bradley just steps up before the second bounce. He keeps this one a little bit low. Rock picks it up. Forehand over the top. Here's Bradley from deep in the backcourt. Bueno picks it up. 9 line with the backhand. Bradley makes the catch. That one kicks off the sidewall. Rock comes away with it. Forehand over the top. CRB winds up a costado. He fires it inside. Rock gets there. Backhand 2-wall. Oh, CRB lines it up in the air. Forehand back up the middle. There's Bueno. Catch by Bradley on the left side. Plays it right back to Rock. Rock keeps this one a little bit lower. Bradley crouching down, makes the play in the corner. Forehand over the top. Bradley runs up there. He fires this one right up the middle. Bueno makes the catch. Good body control. Puts it back at the feet of Bradley. He gets back there. Stops it on the right side. Outside placement. Picked off by Bueno. Bueno low and hard to the inside. He'll get the second bounce and score. Well played first point. That goes to the Cyclones. Bueno and Rock.
That's a really well played first point. Bradley looks like he got warmed up there in the first match going into this second match. Sometimes when players play back-to-back, who knows if they're too tired. Doesn't seem to be the case here for Bradley. Bueno placed that ball perfectly.
Ooh, ball lost on the serve. That's an ace. Bueno and Rock get their second point.
Bradley made the catch, but the second part of the catch is control. When the ball comes into the cesta, you basically, that's when you see them move their arms, you move your wrist, stop the ball in the cesta before you can make the throw. That didn't happen there.
Fault under serve, came up short of the 4-line. Second serve coming up for Bueno. CRB's got that serve. Puts it up the middle. Rocks. Good read. Here's the forehand. Dropped inside. Good catch by CRB. Rock elects to play the rebote. That's a tough save back in the corner. CRB waits on it. Floating ball played to the inside. Picked off by Rock. Rock fires it back to Bradley. All missed. 3 in a row for the Cyclones.
With Rock, it seems like he's picked up on the fact that it doesn't have to be thrown hard. It just has to get back up to the front wall if you're off your footing, if it's a complicated play. And he's been doing that solidly in the second half of Fall Battle Court. Ooh, look at
CRB's
CRB.
got the serve, drop shot. Look at
Oh.
Bueno come cross court. Oh, the Philo escapes to the outside and out of play. First point for the Devils, CRB and Bradley.
So many things to do when you make that catch. First of all, you're running to try to make the catch. You get the ball in your basket. You have options. Drop shot, throw it back, try to kill it to the outside. One thing you want to do, keep it in play. You did all the hard work of getting there.
Bradley from the right side. He winds it up, puts it back into the corner. Oh, Rock, beautiful control up high on the left side. He floats the backhand. Bradley picks it off overhead. He plays it back to the inside. There's Bueno. Bueno with the low runner. Bradley scoops it up. Hard to the inside. There's Rock. Backhand from the 11 line. Looking to pass. Drops it into the corner. CRB leaves the rebote. Bueno, Karam lands in. CRB, good foot speed. Stops it on the outside as Karam return. Will score. CRB and Bradley cut the deficit to 1. CRB serves.
CRB is one of those players who warms up as the match goes on, as the sets go on. Excellent catch here. You see his focus on the ball, make sure he gets it in the cesta. I mean, that was a perfect example on that slow-mo of how they catch it deep, but then they control. You get control, it goes to the tip of the cesta, you make your throw.
CRB, nice catch back behind him at the 10 line. Bueno steps up, makes the catch at the 6. He blasts it out of reach. Rebote coming out. CRB plays it at the feet of Bueno. Rock gets in there with the catch. Bradley now on the right side for the middle of the court, high and hard. Here's the rebote coming out to Bueno. He makes a save. Catch by Bradley. Bradley winds it up. Rock now steps out of the way. Bueno plays a forehand rebote to the outside. CRB stops it. CRB rips it up the middle. The Carambola scores. It's 3-3. Devils have tied it up.
Well done. Rock moved forward, but that ball kicked off the side wall, just out of reach. You see good focus again. Laser-like focus by CRB, making these catches. Crossing the side wall, kicked out enough to get it past Rock's forehand. Well done by CRB.
Oh, Rock, beautiful catch on the left side. He plays it back to Bradley, makes a stop on the bounce. Forehand rifle to the inside. Bueno plays the rebote. Oh, Bradley, good read. Got there on the outside, just couldn't make the catch. 4 points for Bueno and Rock. They lead.
Catching and throwing has been absolutely solid by Bradley. Again, you'll hear me say it. He has somewhat unconditional form, but man, he uses it to his advantage. Generates a lot of power and increasing accuracy.
CRB went for the serve. That fell out of the basket, bringing the Cyclones to 5 points and a possible set point. Bradley from the 10 line. He fires this one out of reach. Bueno tracks down the rebote, puts it inside. Here's Bradley. Backhand 2-wall. Oh, look at Bueno with the stop. He fires it just above the pad. CRB now, he rips it up the middle. Rock stays with it. Forehand played back to the inside. CRB makes the catch. He fires the backhand. Rock stops it overhead. Nice backhand, picked off the sidewall. Here's Bradley. Right back to Bueno. Deeper into the backcourt at the 10 line. Bradley has to make a scoop. He's got it. Bradley now on the forehand from the 10 line. On the bounce.
Oh, what a
look
catch.
at Rock. Good catch off the sidewall. He floats it out of reach. Diving rebote save. Comes up short. Point and set. Bueno and Rock win it 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2. So far, so good for the Cyclones. They've won every set of the game day. Bueno and Rock 6-3 over CRB and Bradley, looking for their second win in a row.
Really solid play by all four players there. Again, the communication between Bueno and Rock, spot on. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings players cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. See Bueno all smiles. He should be. That guy has played a lot of highlight this season, having to step up for. Let's see, Amigarena was out, Rong was out. Been substituting for a number of players. Just doing an overall great job. And Rock's catching. What can you say about Rock's catching other than it's been spectacular? I mean, he's really turned things around in the second half of 2024. It's good to see.
Close-knit bunch, the Cyclones. You see there, I mean, Foronda and Amigarena always there in the cage giving advice to his higher-ranked players. Manu coming in as well.
They got three veterans.
Yeah.
I mean, Foronda, veteran of Jai-Alai, Amigarena, veteran of Jai-Alai, Manu, veteran of Jai-Alai. I mean,
and Ron as well, too, has played a number of years. And
absolutely.
of
Somehow or other,
experience in
just
the field.
Ron. I don't know. I always think of him younger than he is. That's my problem.
Looks good for his age, you know. You got to give him credit still.
Who would know that he's
Absolutely.
58 years old? You know? I get her now.
Well, take a look at some replays. Yeah, did he hit the sidewall? I don't know. Either way, didn't have control, and he sent the Philo well out of play. Karam, look at CRB makes a stop. Karam return. That one scores.
Well done. CRB was pretty much well on Bradley. Again, some really good catches, throwing the ball back straight.
CRB on the outside. He makes a catch. Carambola.
Just out of reach.
Just out of reach, but in the end, Cyclones come away with those last few points. It was 3-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Devils tied it at 3-3, and then Cyclones went on a 3-point run to close it out. Second set ready to begin. CRB and Bradley will have the serve.
Bradley having gone back-to-back. Again, with the schedule, we try to avoid that as much as possible. The league office does. You and I have nothing to do with it. We just sit here and talk about Jai-Alai. But in this case, got a couple back-to-backs, some for Manu as well.
There's a serve by CRB. Second set has begun. Rock comes out on the right side. CRB runs under it to cut it off. Robote comes out a long way. Fire at the feet of Bradley. Crouching down. He comes away with it. Just floats it. Bueno makes a stop on the right side. This one coming to Bradley. What a catch. Long Karam. Missed by Bueno. The Devils strike first here in the second set.
That worked. So it wasn't a carom that like cuts open traditionally the way caroms open up, but that one opened up just enough to be tipped in the front court. Well done by Bradley. How he makes those crouching catches, I can't
idea.
explain it, but he does.
That's a well-played backhand. CRB, it's a tough Robote. He lays it up. Bueno with a high scoop. Forehand. Coming right back to Bradley, though. Robote left side. Fire to the inside with a big bounce. Bradley controls it. This one kicks to the middle of the court. Bueno fires it just above the pad. Bradley waits for it at the 11 line. Catch by Rock. Comes out a little bit higher and passes. Robote, left side, hooked up the middle. Rock. Floats it back to Bradley. Bradley now at the 11. He passes. Bueno on a knee, saves the Robote. Bradley back over the top now. Bueno, tough save, crashing into the side wall. Bradley, hand on the wall, makes a stop, fires this one above the pad. Rock, what a catch along the wall, backhand to wall. Oh, that is just out. Second point for the Devils, CRB and Bradley. Robote forehand, saved by Bueno. CRB makes a catch in the air. He rips it inside. Rock makes a diving save, but it's in the pad. And the pad is bad. 3 points for the Devils to begin set 2.
Yeah, that was a great effort there by Rock to try to make that save.
Rock on the right side. He comes over the top. CRB gets in there, makes a catch, fires this one. Oh, Rock not going to let that one pass. Here's a catch by Bradley along the inside. This is coming out a long way. Bueno backpedals into position, stops up at the 5 line, drops it inside. What a scoop there by Bradley. And it scores on the return. 4 points. CRB and Bradley lead. Bradley on the right side, high hard throw, drops into the corner. Bueno on a knee, saves the rebote. Catch by CRB, drop shot to the inside. What a read by Bueno.
Tremendous.
He got there just before the second bounce. Back to the inside, there's Rock with the catch. Rock fires it a little bit low, CRB gets in there. Long 2-wall, not enough. CRB tracks it down, he whips it inside, and it'll score on the second bounce.
Talk about a second set comeback.
5 points.
My goodness. I didn't see what was going on in the ESPN 3 players cage in between those sets, but did CRB threaten Bradley or did Bradley threaten CRB? Or
It must have been off camera.
Yeah.
Look at Rock. Great control on the serve. Drops it over the top. Here's Bradley. Catch by Bueno. Bueno from the 7 line. He's looking to pass. CRB saves the rebote. Catch by Rock. Backhand to the inside. Here's Bradley. Bradley fires it to the outside. Bueno saves the rebote. Catch by Bradley. Bradley fires it to the inside. Ball
was beautiful.
tipped by Rock in the corner. Point and set. A clean set going to the Devils 6-0. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play our third and decisive set. Some replays here in that second set. Well, what a performance by CRB and Bradley. I mean, Bueno and Rock, a record of 8-1 here in the regular season. Not often they've been defeated in a set, let alone 6-0.
No. The Devils came out in that second set just firing on all cylinders. Here you have Alex. That's quite the picture. Alex and CRB. Alex from a line of highlight players going back 60 plus years. CRB picked up Bethesda for the first time 2019. We're very proud of that fact. Bradley,
Absolutely.
2018. Bradley was hurdler. I'm sorry, that's the way I call it. But what, high jumping?
Ran the hurdles, I believe.
He did run that.
He's a track runner that he did. He specialized in the hurdles. You know, you got to know your own limitations. I saw the height. I didn't even attempt it, so I don't know much about it personally.
Well,
you know?
we're glad for that because that may have resulted in an injury that might have prevented you from announcing here.
Absolutely.
And that would have been a loss for the world. I think the world can deal without you jumping over hurdles, but not announcing highlight.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I feel personally.
You see the way that Bradley gets up in. I mean, the way he's jumping in the corner, and
he's
he gets higher than just about anybody out there on the roster.
He's already, 6'2", 6'3"?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so then you have a full arm and then a cesta at the end of that.
Yeah, the wingspan is
pretty
up there
huge.
with some NBA players, I'm sure. We don't have a full number. We'll get Robote analytics on that one for you, Steve.
All right, third set coming up.
CRB and Bradley did what they needed to do. 6 straight points to force this third set. Bueno and Rock will have the serve. Coming out to begin our third and decisive set. We are ready to begin set 3. Bueno and Rock serve to CRB and Bradley. Robote, left side by Bueno, hooks it up the middle. Here's Bradley. Robote left side by CRB. That one clips the sidewall. Here's Bueno with the catch. Bueno fires it up the middle. Oh, that kicked up. Bradley missed it. Bueno and Rock step out ahead here to begin our third set.
Kicked up is right. That ball, every now and then, these balls take unusual bounces that you don't expect. That was the case there.
Oh, serve came in and clipped CRB. That's a loss of point, unfortunately, and a second one for the Cyclones.
Yeah. That just, I mean, CRB was trying to get out of the way, not trying to make the catch. Saw it coming in. I don't have a catch. Actually, I think he expected it to come to his left side. It looked like he was setting up to take it on the left side.
Kind of ate him up there, huh? Oh, CRB tipped the serve. That's 3 in a row for the Cyclones.
Look, we're in the third set here. So the first team to reach 6 points is going to win this match. CRB doesn't need a stab if he doesn't have it. Bradley's been doing fine in the back.
Oh, Bradley's got that serve. Backhand opens up to the middle of the court. Rock runs under it. Forehand to the inside. Drops to the feet of CRB. He lets it pass. Here's Bradley from the corner. Bueno on the rebote. Saves it high to the inside. What a scoop by Bradley. Bradley fires it above the pad. Picked off by Rock. CRB with the catch up in the front. He fires this one out of reach. Rebote played up at the 4-line. Now Bueno. Oh, Bradley. What a catch up high on the right side.
We were just talking about his reach, and there it is.
Bradley runs under this one up at the 10. Keeps it a little bit lower. Rock makes the stop. What a play. He comes out over the top. No catch for CRB. Here's Bradley from the backcourt. Hard throw up the middle. Here's Rock again. He slows it down. Drops it between the Devils. Bradley comes away with it. Bueno switches to the left side. Puts the rebote just above the pad. And it's tipped. 4 in a row for the Cyclones.
Yeah, CRB's catching has just come undone here in this third set. In addition to getting hit with that one serve. Bradley been doing fine. You see that reach? That's what we were talking about.
Well, it's always nice when they do what we talk about. Yeah. Catch there by Bradley on the left side. Backhand 2, all not enough. Bueno makes a stop. He fires it right back to him. Bradley crouching down, scoops it up. Catch by Rock. Rock blasts it out of reach. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand. Saved by CRB. Catch by Rock. Rock from the 10 line. This opens up right to Bradley. Bradley on the bounce. Oh, Rock, good catch right in front of his face. Drops it over the top. Bradley going to wait on the floater. Catch on the right side. Bueno gets back in there. Rebote. Oh, fire to the inside. Good play. Better catch by Rock. Bradley goes up for it from the 11 line. He keeps it up the middle. Bueno with a play. Controls it. Comes back over the top. Bradley. Good reach again. Bueno looking to pass from the left side, and he does. CRB Rebote. Hooked up the middle. Bueno gets back in there. Bueno to the inside. Bradley all alone. He makes the catch. Rebote forehand. Kept inside. Rock just gets out of the way. Bradley makes the play. Bueno has to make it tough for Bote. It opens up as a 2-wall. CRB from the outside. Carambola. Look at Rock. He scooped it up. Fires it back to the inside. Here's Bradley now. Bradley with the carom. Bueno with a good reach. He comes back over the top. Bradley, what a catch, crouching along the side wall. Rock comes out a little bit lower. CRB from the left side looking to pass. He drops it into the corner. Rabote forehand missed in the corner. Rabote not played. Tremendous point by all 4 players. That brings it to 5-0. Possible set and a possible match point for Bueno and Rock.
Absolutely correct. Just tremendous play by all 4 players. Bueno's spot on with his court positioning. And look at Rock moving up into the front court, making the stop. Cyclones are making quite a push here towards the end of fall battle court. Oh.
CRB takes a serve, whips it inside. Rock takes it right off the wall, but juggled that catch. That keeps the match going. First point for CRB and Bradley.
Yeah, there'll be no shutout here in this 3rd set. Rock was there, but the ball bobbled when it came into his cesta.
Fault under serve. Second one coming up for CRB. Second serve is good. Rock makes the catch. From the left side, he puts it on the wall. CRB, great control. Just floats it inside. Bueno able to run under it. He blasts the backhand. CRB just does track it down, saves it above the pad. Bueno up at the 5 line, fires it inside. Bradley, what a scoop to keep it going. Rock makes the play. Forehand. Dropped inside. Big bounce. Bradley hangs with it. Catch by Rock now. Right off the side wall. Backhand fired inside. Bradley picks it off. This is thrown well out of reach. Bueno up at the 4 line. Saves it right back into the corner. Bradley again with another scoop. Catch by Rock. He's backed up to the glass. Backhand 2-wall opens up. The scoop is missed. Point, set, and match. Cyclones win it in 3 sets, taking the final set 6-1. And with that, Bueno and Rock end with the best record here in Division 6 doubles, the record of 9-1. Most importantly, though, second win of the game day. Cyclones looking for a clean sweep, and so far they've gotten it. Coming out next, we're going to see Foronda and Manu take on Alex and Urbieta in the top division of doubles. Take a look here at the game day score. 3 points reflecting those 2 doubles wins already by the Cyclones. Look there at that bottom row. Cyclones have moved up into 4th place, now 2.5 points clear of the Fireballs. Have to keep in mind, though, after this afternoon's game day, the Fireballs still have 2 game days left to finish up their regular season. So the Cyclones looking to get as far ahead as they can. The Fireballs will know exactly what they need to do to get back into the playoffs. The Devils, though, got to start making their push if they want to get back in the race. We're going to hear from our winning team here in just a few moments, Bueno and Rock. Won their first 6 matches in a row, then lost 1, 3 wins in a row to close out the regular season, and they finish up at 9-1 with the best record here in this division, one of the best records in all of Battle Court. Here they are, Bueno and Rock. Another incredible win for your team. You guys have been firing on all cylinders, but this team, you guys need as many points as you can to get back in the playoffs. What was the message coming out in this afternoon's game day?
Nothing, man. I'm just thankful to be playing Jai-Alai with this guy, man. That's it, It's a beautiful Friday for Jai-Alai, man. Score as many points as we can. Like I told you, man, our mindset is win out every day. Today's no different, and Tennessee came out there, and I'm thankful to have one of the best partners in this division.
And as long as I'm able to hold the microphone at the end of the match.
Awesome, guys. Well, congratulations. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and see what happens coming up next. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Whoosh, whoosh, baby. Let's go, Clones.
All right, guys, we'll move on over to the top division of doubles, where we're going to see Foronda and Manu take on Alex and Urbieta. Foronda and Manu coming off just their second win of the regular season last time out against Inaki and Ubia. Alex and Urbieta have really turned things around. They've won 3 in a row.
Foronda serves. We begin. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Manu from the 12 line. Alex to the inside, well thrown. Powerful backhand by Urbieta. Manu now from the 11 line. Urbieta off the wall. Beautiful catch at the 13. Here's Foronda. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. There's the backhand, low and hard. Manu is there. Here's a backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Manu takes it in the air. Backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. First point for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda has a serve. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And both of these front quarters have been the key to these great runs for both teams.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Foronda's stepped up tremendously. And
Very
Alex,
much
I
so.
mean, with time on the court, he's just gotten better with each game day played.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Manu on the backhand to the inside. Second point for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda will have the serve. Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication there. Alex was coming back. Urbieta did not call him off. Urbieta had a face full of Alex. Yeah. Hard serve by Foronda, stopped by Urbieta. Robote, forehand by Foronda. Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. A Robote. Forehand saved by Alex. Foronda cuts it off, winds up. Drop shot to the inside, scores on the second bounce. 3 points for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda serves. I'll tell you, Foronda looks about as locked in as he did. When was it that was it Tuesday?
Yeah, last Tuesday against the Cyclones. Just this past Tuesday, I mean, he's starting to use that costado as a weapon. I mean, not just throwing it to throw it. I mean, he's making shots with it. Drop shot with a softer touch. Beautifully done. 3 straight points for his team.
Big backhand. Robote forehand saved by Foronda. Here's Urbieta from the 9. Hard to the inside. Manu at the back wall. Beautiful catch. Here's Alex. A bullet along the side wall, stopped by Manu. Urbieta sends it deep. Manu is there. That ball off the tip of Foronda Cesta at the side wall. Difficult catch. That's the first point for Alex and Urbieta of the Devils. Alex has the serve.
And the catching with Foronda is one of the things that's improved the most. I mean, tough catches anywhere on the court, just a miss right there.
What a catch by Manu.
Always taking it off the wall. What a catch.
Big backhand. That ball took off and hit the overhead screen. That'll be a 4th point for the Cyclones in blue. Foronda and Manu. Foronda has the serve. Yeah, Alex sent that one flying and just took off.
Yeah, he knew it right away and catches the overhead screen pretty deep into the backcourt too, relatively about the 7 line. I mean, that's way up there.
That's how hard he threw it. I mean, he
just blasted that thing.
Yeah. Excellent catch by Urbieta, pulling that off the side wall. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand by Foronda. Urbieta's there. Backhand. Low runner. Very low. What a catch by Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu sends it deep. Robote. Saved by Alex. High to the front wall. Manu will take it on the bounce at the 11. Urbieta, sidearm. Manu calls. Foronda off. Here's the backhand. Right to the inside on the wall. Tremendous catch by Urbieta. Alex with a hop makes a tip. Tip ball. 5th point for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. This is possible. Set point.
You know, make no mistake about it. I mean, that's a tough catch. I mean, he's backing up.
Absolutely.
It's on the wall. A lot going on. The timing has to be perfect. So, you know, a player of Alex's caliber, you want him to get in there and make those catches, but even still, those are not easy. 5-1, Cyclones looking for another set.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu at the 11 line, backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand. Beautiful catch, hard return by Alex. Foronda on the costado. Urbieta takes it on the bounce on the forehand. Foronda, difficult catch, pulling it off the sidewall at the 7 line. Cortada, stopped by Foronda. Here's the backhand, 2-wall.
Got him.
That will score to win that set. Point and set to Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Wow. I mean, maybe the best set we've seen from Foronda and Manu this year, Stu, on a final game day of the regular season for the Cyclones, the most significant one of the season, and these guys have brought their A game. You know, Foronda in the same way we talk about Ron, I mean, craftier with the shot making, not the traditional 2-walls and stuff like that, but a backhand 2-wall through, nobody was there. Drop shot a little bit earlier on in the set. Just doing a great job of mixing it up.
No, and here we have a player who's closer to the end of his career than the beginning of his career. And, you know, we heard him when he was player of the day 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, talking about how this court suits this time in his life as a highlight player.
Yeah.
And again, that's just a well thought out backhand 2-wall. Don't know that I've seen him throw a lot of those,
Yeah.
but man,
Look at how much space
exactly.
there is. Yeah.
Just thrown at the right time. Communication from Manu and Foronda spot on. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see, there they are, 3 veterans: Manu, Amigarena, Foronda. And the professionalism overall of Foronda, just a gentleman on and off the court.
Yep. And how about Manu? I mean, when he's on,
that
you
left
saw
side,
it
that
earlier,
left side,
but,
his entire career. That is unique in the world of highlight. It just is. It is for me. That is I would say that's right up there with Lopez, who joined us the first half of 2024.
Yeah.
Manu's just a magician when it comes to the accuracy. Here we are on the Devils half of the player's cage. Urbieta almost always smiles. His catching has just been spectacular.
And look, I mean, Alex and Urbieta lost their first 6 matches. They've won their last 3, so a team that's certainly figured things out. See if they can get it back on track here to begin set 2, where they will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Alex will have the serve for the Devils. See team captain Jairo there, talking Alex through this next set. Alex serves. The second set has begun. Here's a backhand by Manu. Urbieta from the 11 line. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Here's the backhand. Backhand to the inside. Beautiful catch by Manu, plucking that off the sidewall. Robote forehand by Alex. Foronda steps in, winds up. Placement to the inside, stopped by Backhand by Manu. Manu again, powerful backhand, high to the back wall, out to the rebote. Alex fires it low and hard from the 5 line. Rebote save by Urbieta. Foronda reaches out, winds up. Inside it goes, Urbieta's there. What a catch by Manu, overhead at the 12 line. Rebote's on the wall, Foronda makes a save. Alex will attack with that forehand. Wall to wall, Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Alex going in, lets it pass to Urbieta. Manu, beautiful catch again behind the 12 line. Ball tipped, well played. First point of the second set goes to Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda has the serve.
You know, a couple more errors than we're used to seeing from Urbieta, but the Cyclones are not making any of these catches easy. I mean, floating these all right along the side wall, and that's where these misses have come. Closer to the side wall, tougher it is to make that catch.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rebote coming out to the 5 line, sent deep, and Urbieta's there. Here's the backhand. Manu reaching behind him on the forehand. Powerful right side. Alex makes the catch at the 9. Big backhand. Rebote forehand. Alex for the rebote. Plays on the left side. Big bounce brought down by Manu. Urbieta, sidearm. From deep in the backcourt, Foronda's there. There's a backhand. Catch by Urbieta. Manu from the 13 line. Big right side. This one caught by Urbieta. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Manu from the 10 line to the inside. That goes to the wall, out to the rebote, fired from the forehand of Alex. Manu is there. Rebote forehand, straight to the backcourt. Urbieta makes the catch. Tough one. Foronda makes a save. Alex at the 6 line. Scoop by Manu. Alex calls for the rebote, makes the save. Foronda has it, winds up. Costado 2-all is in. 2 points for Foronda and Manu. Foronda has the serve.
Well, after a tremendous rally, Foronda finishes it off here with the Costado 2-all. All it takes is, one rebote like this, off the wall, played, caught in the air up at the 6, gets right in the Costado, throws the 2-all, and drops it inside the boundary.
Beautiful catch by Urbieta off an excellent serve by Foronda. Foronda, Cortada from the forehand. What a catch by Urbieta. He goes wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand. Rebote again. Forehand rebote over the top. Alex makes a great catch at the 9 line. Outside placement. Perfectly executed by Alex to score. Alex and Urbieta get the point and the serve.
Well, there's Alex starting to open it up here now.
That was gorgeous. Look where he is.
I mean, just fires it straight to the outside. Foronda, he's been aggressive, susceptible to the outside placements and shots off the rebote.
Manu with the backhand from the 12 line. Wall to wall, high and inside at the sidewall.
Oh,
That rebote touched the overhead screen, leaving the front wall. That's out of play. 3 points for Foronda and Manu. Foronda has the serve. And yes, that is completely, it's not the typical rebote that we see. Yeah, and on the rebote, the ball just has to make contact with the cesta. So even if he had slapped at it,
right,
like using the cesta as a racket, as long as it makes contact and is one fluid motion, that rebote counts. Backhand by Urbieta. Manu from the 13 line. Wait, that ball came into the corner. Not playable. Alex and Urbieta with 2 points. Alex has the serve.
I think that's his first miss of the game day, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he was flawless the other day. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Foronda picks the serve. Drop shot.
What a good
perfectly executed by Foronda to score. That's 4 points for Foronda and Manu. Foronda has a serve for the Cyclones.
Well, the fake is what's really special about this one here by Foronda. Take a look here. Like he's going to throw the Costado
very
2
much.
wall. Keeps Alex outside.
Bought it. Absolutely. He sold it. He sold it well.
Foronda hitting his stride here at the right time in this season. 4-2 lead in the second set.
Beautiful catch by Urbieta off a great serve by Foronda. Here's the backhand. Catch by Foronda. He comes over the top. Urbieta's there. Foronda takes it in the air. Backhand. Rebote at the sidewall. Played beautifully by Alex off the tip of Manu's cesta. That's a 3rd point for Alex and Urbieta. Alex has the serve.
What a throw there. Fired along the sidewall.
Back to the sidewall. Remember, people have been hearing me say it like regularly. I'm sure everybody's annoyed. It's not a drinking game already. Keep the ball close to the side wall. That's exactly what Alex did on that forehand return. The ace will score for Alex and Urbieta. That is 4-4 as the score. Alex serves.
Another serve that's just blasted right on the side wall. I mean, you don't see Manu get aced off.
Foronda picks this serve, sends it deep. Urbieta in the corner, tremendous catch. Here's Manu from the 10 line. Rebote, forehand. Rebote forehand, beautifully played. One-handed grab by Foronda. Here's the backhand by Urbieta, hard to the inside. Manu is there. Rebote save there by Alex. Foronda sends it deep to the outside. Urbieta makes the catch. Manu's looking for the rebote. That's a difficult save. Alex attacks at the 8 line. Manu saves the rebote. Alex again from the forehand. Low and hard. What a scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Alex saves the rebote. Manu now from the 11 line over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Alex. Beautiful catch by Manu at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Dropping, actually. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Low runner to the inside. Scooped up by Manu. Backhand. Sent wall to wall by Manu. Here's the rebote. Rebote by Alex. There's the backhand. Low and hard. Alex makes the save. Foronda cuts it off. Foronda whips it inside. What a catch by Urbieta. Rebote forehand. Alex winds up. Outside placement. Manu got there, but tipped it. Tremendous play again by all 4 players. It is 5-4 in favor of Alex and Urbieta of the Devils. possible set point.
That was 4-2 just a few moments ago. The Devils fighting here in this second set. Look at Manu. I mean, got out to it, but very rare that he's off with the catch.
Yeah,
Tremendous
Alex
read, though.
Again, that's the thing with Alex. He can start firing at any time. Here's the catch by Manu. Picaba, big bounce. Robote saved by Urbieta. Manu midcourt, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Alex calling for the Robote, but Urbieta made the save. Bilo, stopped by Alex. Carom by Alex, stopped by Foronda. Foronda throws the carom that scores. My, oh my, it is 5-5. Tremendous play in the front court and the back court as well. Possible set point. It's possible match point here for Cyclones.
I think this is the best sequence in Foronda's career here. I mean, look at the defense.
Tremendous.
And then the presence of mind to throw a carom.
Just tremendous. What a point.
Chance to end it in straight sets here for the Cyclones. Devils hoping we get to a third set.
Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Urbieta from the forehand. What a catch by Foronda. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Foronda. Alex takes it on the bounce at the 9 line. Robote by Manu right up the middle. Alex has it. Manu for the Robote. Little clip, big bounce. Urbieta brings it down at the 13 line. Scoop by Foronda. Cortada by Foronda. Stopped by Alex. Robote forehand sent to the inside. Urbieta makes the catch. There's the backhand. Manu, beautiful catch at the 12 line. Powerful backhand caught by Alex. Alex for the split placement. Foronda, Robote, big bounce to the inside. Urbieta has it on the forehand. Manu's there. Backhand from the 11. Manu on the backhand now from the 12. Stays to the inside on the wall. Robote forehand by Alex. Back to the inside, and Manu is there. Robote forehand rifled by Alex. Manu looks for the Robote. Sends it to the backcourt. Urbieta makes the catch. Robote forehand by Foronda. Cut off by Alex. Scoop by Manu. Backhand from the 10 line. Ball tipped.
Oh, wow.
Point and a hard-fought set for Alex and Urbieta. We have split sets. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes.
So Alex and Urbieta force that third and decisive set. Wow, after all of that, what a point. Just skipped on Manu a little bit, threw off the timing, and the ball missed. I mean, after one of the best played sets from the Cyclones all season, a great start to set 2, and the Devils fought their way out of it.
Foronda just doing a tremendous job in the front, but Alex refinding his game. Blasting some balls, just tremendous power, excellent catching, this outside placement. It was perfect. Perfectly executed, just so well done. In Foronda with this fearless play, drop shot, scores on the second bounce. You got to be careful with those drop shots against Alex. Last thing you want is Alex to have that ball, like, you know, in his cest at the 3 line.
Yep. Quick here, back to the inside. I mean, what
Urbieta,
a catch there.
we don't say enough about Urbieta because we're just used to seeing solid catching and throwing every time he's on the court.
Straight to the outside. Look at Manu here.
well with his ability to make that catch just in and out of the cesta. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see Alex sitting on the bench, clearly warmed up. Urbieta facing the camera, and Jairo.
Yeah, we'll be seeing Jairo coming up next. Bueno and Manu take on Jairo and Kubala, third division of doubles, and then Manu against Alex in singles, followed by Ron and Rock against CRB and Kubala. Those will be the 6 matches in the first part of our doubleheader. You see the Cyclones and the Devils now. And later will be the Fireballs and the Warriors. Third set, ready to go. We'll decide this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Each one of these teams has won a set. First team to 6 points will win this match. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones. See the players tying into their cestas. Alex finishing tying his cesta right now. Foronda ready to go. Little smile from the judge. It's like, hey man, you couldn't tie your cesta soon. Alex just grinning. There's a serve. We begin. Here's a backhand by Manu. A bullet to the corner. Robote. Forehand for Alex. Cut off by Foronda. Backhand by Foronda. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Foronda. Forehand Robote. Big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta. Manu's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote, left side. This one caught on the forehand of Foronda. Foronda sends it inside. Urbieta comes up with a fine catch on the left side. Manu, backhand, low runner to the inside. Alex calling for the Robote, plays it high and inside. Manu shuffling, forehand Robote save. Alex cuts it off. Cortada will score. First point of the third set goes to Alex and Urbieta of the Devils. Alex has the serve.
Alex is firing now. I mean, again, though, the placement of the ball, it's hard, but it's coming along the wall, too.
Some players, you know, they play better, like Douglas, we've often talked about. He plays better from behind. Some players warm up. I don't know which it is with Alex. You know, this is Alex's first season.
Just lets loose a little bit more, you know, down a couple points, but whatever's been working. Keep going to it. Oh,
Foronda picks a rifled serve by Alex. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Alex. Cut off by Foronda and a beautiful catch at the 8 line. This ball goes wall to wall. Alex for the Robote. Right up the middle. Manu's going for the Robote. Makes the save. Backhand by Urbieta. Robote left side for the big bounce. Keeps it away from Alex. Urbieta has it. What a catch by Manu. High on the left side. Big. Backhand follows. Outside placement of the forehand Robote escapes to the outside. 1-1 is the score. Foronda serves for the Cyclones. Well, worked for him before.
Yeah. You got to live with it, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but, you know, it's the aggressive shot making that's really been working out well for the Devils these last couple game days. Just escaping a little bit there and outside of play.
Fault, underserve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote forehand. Robote left side. Here's Manu from the 10 line, backhand. Laid up. This one caught by Urbieta. Over the head of Foronda it goes. Foronda on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Alex calling for it. Lays it up to make the save. Foronda with a tip ball at the 7 line. 2 points for Alex and Urbieta. Alex has the serve. Reminder, we are in the third and final set of this match. First team to reach 6 points wins it.
Such a difficult catch there for Foronda, trying to take that one back behind him overhead.
Yeah.
Timing just needs to be perfect and just off a little bit.
Beautiful serve by Alex. Alex looking for the rebote now. Ay, ay, ay. That ball was hooked. 2 points for Foronda and Manu. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones. Yes, that was hooked to the outside. And Alex, of course, immediately raising his hand, saying, "Hey, sorry that came so close." Yeah,
absolutely.
That wasn't what I was trying to do. Urbieta moves way outside to make that catch on the backhand. Manu advanced, but had the tip at the 10 line. 3 points for Alex and Urbieta. Alex serves.
Another one that's difficult, but we've seen Manu bring in, that type of shot and even tougher balls consistently. It's off the wall, it's dropping a little low, but just a little bit off today since that second set.
Alex calls for the rebote, plays it from the forehand. Rebote left side by Foronda with a light touch. Alex attacks, reaches up at the 5. Low and hard, scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Manu back at the 12 line to make the play. Rebote, hard to the inside. Here's Manu. Rebote left side. Manu moves to the outside, makes the catch. Picava, big bounce. Fine catch by Urbieta at the 13 line. Manu advances. Backhand from the 8, low runner. Scoop by Urbieta. Rebote forehand by Foronda to the inside. Alex is calling for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Manu, rebote forehand with a light touch. Urbieta on the run makes the catch. What a catch by Manu overhead. Big backhand follows. Manu takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 12. Low bullet. Rebote coming out. Alex is there. Manu unable to take it. Makes the rebote. Scoop by Manu. Backhand. Low runner to the inside. Stays inside. Urbieta is there again. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped. 3 points for Foronda and Manu. We're all tied up. First to 6 will win this match. Foronda serves.
Alex ran around that one, trying to take it on the right side, which has been his stronger side with the shot making, and it just missed it. This has been a long match, exhausting match, and I'm sure there's some heavy legs out there now late into a third set.
Excellent serve by Foronda, crossing deep. Rebote left side by Foronda. Big bounce to the inside. Urbieta's there. Rebote. Rebote forehand. Coming out. Alex makes the save up high on the right side. Here's Manu. Backhand. Urbieta from the 9 line. Low runner on the wall the whole way. What a beautiful catch by Manu. Rebote. Left side. High. Manu steps up, takes it in the air. Low runner. Caught by Urbieta again. Rebote coming out to Foronda. Ball tipped in the front court. That is 4 points for the Devils. Alex and Urbieta. Alex has the serve.
And Foronda's been making that one-handed catch consistently this year. It's not a flashy play. It's just for some players more of a matter of control, and they feel like they can break the wrist a little easier and have more control with one hand compared to two.
You want to think about it as though you were trying to catch a ball like on a 2x4. You would have to a lot of give. Fault. Outside serve hit the pad. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. It would not be surprising to see Alex come back with a second outside serve. Here's the backhand to the inside. Scooped up by Urbieta. Take forehand by Foronda. Here's Alex. Rebote save, just missed. 5 points for Alex and Urbieta of the Devils. This is possible match point.
Now, this is what the Cyclones did to the Fireballs last Tuesday. I mean, Matcher, it felt like the Cyclones had control. They won the first set. They were out ahead in set 2. And somehow, you see now down 2 points into this third set. Momentum has just slipped away. And now in favor of the Devils.
Beautiful catch by Manu off a great serve by Alex. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Alex gets in there. Saves it up high. What a catch by Manu on the sidewall. Urbieta from the 13 line. Rebote left side. Catch by Foronda. 2-all by Foronda is out. That is point set in a hard-fought match for Alex and Urbieta of the Devils.
Alex and Urbieta outlast Foronda and Manu. They win the final 2 sets, 6-5, 6-3. Keep the Devils' season alive here as they look to sneak into the playoffs. Alex and Urbieta, winners of their last 4 matches of the regular season. And a big win there to keep the team in it. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Take a look at that game day score now. After that comeback win by Alex and Urbieta, the Devils are on the board. You see now 42 points for the season. 7.5 behind the Cyclones. But even after today, the Devils will still have 1 extra game day to play. We're going to hear from our winning team here. There they are, Alex and Urbieta. You guys won 4 matches in a row to close out the regular season. You talk about how much more comfortable you are as a pairing now to when you began the season.
Yeah, we are feeling a little bit more comfortable. Like, you know, it's first season for Alex. We played a little bit before, but in different courses. It's the first time that we are really playing together. So, like, you know, everybody needs an adjustment time. But I think we are getting better. Unfortunately, the season is almost done, but it's better late than never.
Yeah, I mean, you guys really needed that win to stay in the race for the playoffs. Down in that second set, how are you able to fight back and get a win?
To be honest, it was very difficult today to stay focused because I see a very difficult match against Manu. I hate playing against Manu, but Urbi helps me a lot, and we win because Urbi.
Awesome. Great playing, you guys, and congratulations on that win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on over to the third division of doubles. Up next, we'll see Manu again. Bueno and Manu up against Jairo and Kubala. Bueno and Manu won their first 2 matches this season, but since that point, they've dropped 5 of their last 7. Flipping over here to Jairo and Kubala, just 1 win for this team all regular season. Just 1-7 overall. 4th match of the game day ready to begin. Cyclones have the serve. We ready to begin match 4. Bueno and Manu serve to Jairo and Kubala. There's a serve by Bueno. We begin our next match. There's a catch by Kubala. Floats it up the middle to Bueno. Bueno high into the corner. Looking to pass. Jairo saves the rebote. Back to the inside. Here's Manu from the 11. Floats it to Kubala, standing at the 12. Manu steps up again. Backhand. Here's Kubala. Comes out a little bit lower. Bueno makes a play. Cuts it off, floats it back into the corner. There's Kubala now at the 11 line. Bueno steps in to cut it off. High and hard and passing. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand, laid up by Jairo. Bueno makes the catch. Jairo now back at the 9 line. Manu steps back beyond the 13. Up at the 7. Floats it inside. There's Kubala with the catch. Jairo comes back, calls him off on the rebote, makes a save. No play for Bueno. Here's Manu from the backcourt. Catch off the sidewall. Kubala now. Right back to Bueno. Bueno's up at the 8. Low runner along the wall. Kubala's there to scoop it up. Manu's able to pass. Rebote left side. Floated up the middle. Manu just does get up there before the second bounce. Fires it back into the corner on the wall. Kubala makes the catch. Bueno pulls it in low on the left side. Low runner. Right back to Kubala. Ooh, Bueno thought about it. Manu scoops it up. Floats it on the numbers. Here's Jairo. He's got to get back in there to save the rebote. Manu, great control back in the corner, floats another one on the wall. Jairo comes back again, lays it up. Bueno has it in the air up at the 7. Jairo now from the 8 line. Strong backhand. Manu reaches back behind him. Jairo's backhand caught the overhead screen. That's out of play. Well played. First point goes to Bueno and Manu.
This match starting off the way so many of them do, volley, 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 until there's either a shot or an unforced error. In that case, that one touching the overhead screen.
Kubala gets up to that serve. Hard backhand. Manu steps back, controls it overhead. Floats it along the wall. Kubala with a good catch. Bueno now on the right side from the 8 line. The forehand picked off by Jairo. Jairo now looking to pass from the left side. Bueno now with the 6, saves the rebote. Catch by Bueno overhead. Backhand to the inside. Here's Kubala. Bueno now from the 8. Goes up the middle. Kubala steps in on the right side now. Forehand looking across the sidewall. Manu waits on it. Controls it back at the 12. Puts it back inside. Kubala, no play. Jairo saves the rebote. This one dropped in the corner. Jairo pushed it up the middle. Bueno tracks it down. Bueno faked the carom, puts it inside. Kubala with the read. Kubala's cortada attempt in the pad. The pad is bad. 2 points for the Cyclones.
Kubala obviously saw that the inside was open. Still cortadas in the that come from the backcourt. Tough play. Real tough play.
Backhand comes up the middle. Manu makes a good stop. Catch by Jairo from the 9 line. Trying to pass. Manu steps back. Makes the play. Kubala now a little bit deeper into the backcourt. Floats it along the wall. Manu steps up. Calls for Jairo to take it. That rebote is missed by Jairo. 3 straight for the Cyclones. Bueno and Manu.
Bueno's court positioning has been excellent second half of 2024. He moves to the ball well. Been doing the bulk of the work so far here in this first set. Devils just with a couple of mistakes. The unforced errors. 3 points on the board for the Cyclones.
Backhand to the inside, back it up. Manu scooped it. Kubala calls for Jairo to take it. Saves the rebote at the feet of Bueno. Lets it pass to Manu. From the backcourt, play to the inside. Kubala floats it on the wall. Tough catch now by Bueno. Kubala back there to the 11. Here's Manu on the forehand. 3-ball play. Jairo gets in there, saves it on the left side. Manu now with time, controls it at the 12. Right back to Kubala. Bueno ranging back, crashes into the wall, floats it on the numbers. Devils scrambling. Jairo's able to make the save. Bueno picks it up on the bounce. Forehand whip to the inside. Tough play. Jairo again just does make the save. Another one. Oh, this one ate him up. It's tipped and scoring for the Cyclones. 4 in a row. Bueno and Manu serve.
Plan of Manu seems pretty straightforward. Make the catches, keep the ball in the backcourt. Bueno doing the same thing, just putting the ball back to the inside.
Kubala gets that one off, puts it right to Manu's left side. Dropped right in the corner, forehand rebote. Catch by Bueno. Bueno fires it inside, no play for Jairo. Kubala takes it in. Manu steps up, he's got it up at the 10 line, floats it out of reach. Jairo's got to come back for the rebote. He fires this one from the right side, catch by Manu. Bueno now up at the 8 line. Hard throw, gonna pass, and he does. Once on the wall, Jairo flicks it up. That's just in play. Bueno inside placement. Kubala takes it in. Kubala now fires it long. It's coming out. Rebote left side.
Oh,
sent
off.
up into the overhead screen. That's out of play.
No shutout there. Manu trying to get the ball back, but doing so coming off of the front wall and hitting the overhead screen.
Manu steps up to the serve. Hard throw. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand. What a throw there by Jairo, wall to wall. Bueno tracks it down, puts it up the middle. Kubala from the right side now. Bueno looking to cut it off. He does. Up at the 5 line, there's the low runner. Kubala steps up, handles off the side wall. Manu now from the 10 line. Floats this one out of reach. Forehand rebote. Caught by Manu. Kubala back there at the 12 line, puts it on the wall, catch by Bueno. Bueno now fires it, right back to Kubala. Manu steps up from the 10 line. Here's Kubala, same spot, a little bit harder. Manu forced to step back, makes the play. Backhand by Manu, that's right into the corner, tough play. Jairo crouching down, saves the rebote. Manu, tremendous control back there at the 12. Kubala now comes out a little bit lower. Manu steps up, makes the catch on the 10 line, puts it back to the inside. That's Kubala. Kubala, great control, gets the backhand off. Right back to Bueno, though. Bueno, the outside placement. Got him going the other way, and it scores. 5 points and a possible set point.
I like that Bueno's been so thoughtful as far as shots are concerned. You know, oftentimes he throws a number of different shots, moves the front quarter around. In this case, he saved it, threw it just the right time. Both players standing inside. Perfect time to throw it.
Manu with a good stop off the sidewall. There's the backhand. Gotta reach into the corner. Rotate forehand, picked off by Bueno. Bueno now from the 8. Catch by Kubala. Back to the inside, here's Manu. Puts it on the wall. Kubala steps out of the way. Jairo with the forehand rebote. Bueno goes right back to Kubala. On the left side, he floats it up to Manu. Kubala from that left side. Manu steps up. There's the backhand. Cut off the sidewall. Kubala now a little bit deeper to the backcourt. Hits it right to Bueno. Bueno switching to the forehand. That's missed. Aaron Kubala with his second point and the serve.
Bueno's been spot on in terms of his court positioning. Catching's been there. Rare miss here in this first set.
Manu with a good catch off the sidewall, floats the backhand, right back to Kubala. Manu takes it right off the wall. Great catch, nice backhand, Kubala's there. Manu now from the 11 line, he floats another one, this one dropping in the corner. Jairo powers the rebote. Manu steps around it, saves it on the back end. Kubala goes up for it on the right side. Bueno looking to cut it off, and he does. There's the backhand. Bote comes shooting off the back wall. Jairo, nice save. Bueno gets back in there.
Beautiful
communication by the Cyclones. Better catch by Kubala. Another one. Bueno's able to cut it off. That's a carom. It's in, and it scores. Point and set. Bueno and Manu close it out 6-2. 2 minutes will come back and play our second set. So a little bit more shot making up in the front court by Bueno. I mean, especially late in that set. Beautiful outside placement. And then coming right there with the carom to end it 6-2 in the Cyclones' favor.
Really well done. Again, not quite as flashy as the game we saw before that, which had explosive shots, tremendous power. This was far more calculated. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. There you have Bueno. He's had a fantastic season here in 2024, just in terms of his overall play. Talking to both Amigurena and Foronda and Manu. In the second game, back-to-back.
He's got one more coming up after this, too. Manu will take on Alex.
Alex, who in that interview
single.
with you just said, I don't like playing Manu, right. Playing against Manu. Here we're on the Devils side of the player's cage. See Jairo seated, still has his helmet on, talking with Alex. Urbieta in the hoodie. And Kubala exercising his eyebrows. I think that's what he's doing.
We'll roll with that, you know.
Again, you see Kubala, who joined the program after playing amateur for a number of years over in the St. Pete Court here in Florida. Joined us in 2019, and to see him back there with Manu, that's the beauty of the that's the beauty of this Battle Court program.
Well, Devils fought their way back in that previous match. Alex and Urbieta able to get the win. They have to do the same right here. Starts with the serve. Jairo and Kubala will begin set number 2.
Bueno and Manu already out on the court. Jairo in his standard position with his back against the wall before each serve. Kubala tying into his cesta. We'll begin our second set.
There's a serve by Jairo. We begin set 2. Nice backhand by Manu. That's just out of reach. Jairo, forehand rebote. Clears the overhead screen. Bueno makes a save on a knee. Catch by Jairo. From the left side, he winds it up. Oh, Manu's there. Good read. Kubala handles that one off the sidewall. Floats it back to Manu. He's up at the 11 line. Right back to Kubala. Bueno, Cortada just above the pad, picked up by Jairo on the bounce. He fires his backhand.
What a
Ooh,
catch.
Manu back in the corner, not going to let him pass. Kubala steps up from the 10 line, low runner. Bueno up the wall, comes down with the ball. In the corner, there's Kubala backhanding inside. Manu steps back, takes it in on the bounce. Drops a forehand between the Devils. Jairo gets in there with the save. Manu floats another one. Kubala takes it off the wall. There's the backhand. Catch by Bueno. Bueno now up at the 7 line. Right back to Kubala. Jairo aggressive play. There's a low bullet. Fired right to Manu. Manu slows it down from the left side. Floats it back to Kubala. He stands at the 13. Puts it on the wall.
What a
tough
scoop.
scoop there by Manu. Tough catch by Jairo made on the numbers. That backhand. Blasted out of reach. Bueno has to get in there. Saves the rebote. Kubala alone picks it up on the bounce. Backhand inside. There's Manu. One fired into the corner. Tough save again by Jairo. Bueno picks it up. Backhand just above the pad. Here's Bueno. Another one. Cut off by Jairo this time. Jairo's backhand is
Tipped.
missed on the bounce. Jairo and Kubala step out ahead here to begin set 2.
Tell you, even though Bueno and Manu have been keeping the ball mostly in the backcourt, not sending many out to the rebote, Kubala's been doing a really good job of making the catch, getting the ball back, keeping it inside.
Manu's got the serve. High, hard backhand. Rebote played to the outside, but that's outside of play. 1-1. We're tied up.
See, with that serve by Jairo, he's got one of the more powerful serves on the roster. He's able to keep it away from Bueno, but you have the catching machine, Manu, in the back.
Kubala steps up to that serve. Backhand to the inside. Picked off the wall. Here's Manu from the 10. Catch by Kubala down. That's right on the wall. Jairo just does save it. Bueno winds it up. Costado at the feet of Kubala. The scoop missed. Cyclones take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, that was no easy play. That was really well thrown by Bueno. Bueno took his time. You see, eyes on the ball. Court positioning is excellent. Catching above his waist. Rifles it to the feet of Kubala. Kubala tipped it. Good reflexes by Manu. Not getting hit by the tip ball.
Well, under serve. Second serve coming up. Kubala from the outside, low runner. Manu picks it up. This one right on the wall. Jairo looking for the rebote. He makes a save. Catch by Manu now. Up at the 10 line, comes over the top. Jairo steps back. Manu with a good read. He caught that one in the air. Blasts the backhand. Kubala stands in. Low runner. Kubala's got to scoop it up. He's got it. Backhand fired above the pad. Here's Bueno now. Right back to Jairo. Jairo at the 8. Looking to pass. He does. Rebote comes shooting off the back wall. Bueno drops it between them. Jairo's got to get back in there and save the rebote. Manu catches it off the sidewall. Backhand blasted above the pad. Right to Jairo. Jairo quick release on the backhand. Another rebote. This one floated up there. Kubala has to run under it. The backhand passes. Bueno rebote saved at the middle, right to the forehand of Jairo. Jairo powers it inside. Manu looking for the rebote. That's a great save. Jairo again, right back to him. He scoops this one up. Catch by Manu. He's up there at the 9 line, backhand. Caught low on the left side by Kubawa. Catch by Bueno now. He rips it off the sidewall. Back to Kubawa. Oh, Bueno now up the wall. Comes down with it. Back up the middle. Here's Kubawa on the forehand. No play for Bueno. Manu steps back. Great control. Fires the backhand into the corner. Kubawa. Here's Manu now. Backhand passes in the corner. Jairo's rebotes, wall to wall. Bueno takes off, fires it up the middle. Jairo in position, has to make a tough save. It's a 2-wall. Bueno cuts it off. Bueno's 2-wall return, scores. 3-1 lead for Bueno and Manu.
I'll tell you, conserving his shots has been paying off for Bueno. Scored in the first set, scores here. Jairo waits to see if he's going inside, and the 2-wall scores. Beautifully done by Bueno. It's conservative highlight that you're seeing here with the Cyclones, but it's working.
Absolutely. Kubawa, that serve takes him to the outside, puts it right to Manu. Manu blasts it above the pad. There's Jairo with the catch. Jairo launches it into the corner. That's right on the wall. Bueno saves it in the pad. That pad is bad. It's a second point for the Devils.
So hard to make those rebotes or make the catch when the ball's on the side wall, literally touching the side wall. You got to get your cesta right against the side wall, have the ball drop into it. It's no easy task.
Powerful serve. There's Manu. Rebote forehand, played to the inside. Catch by Manu from up at the 10 line. Floats it on the wall. Kubawa with a great catch. Manu picks this one on the bounce. Backhand again, right to Kubawa. Manu goes wall to wall, back in the corner. Not a lot of room, and that rebote comes up short. Gives the Cyclones 4 points. Leads back to 2.
And same thing as before, not just that sidewall play, but Jairo's serve, very powerful. But you have that wall that is Manu here in the back. I mean, trying to get one past him, no easy task.
Here's Manu from the left side, looking to pass. Kubawa makes the catch. Here's Jairo from the left side. Rebote left side, played to the inside, picked up by Manu. On the hop, comes over to the top. Oh, Jairo cuts that one off low on the left side. Bueno gets in position, saves the rebote. Tough catch by Kubawa, backed up to the glass. Bueno now reaching in, pulls it in up at the 7. Kubawa now out of the way. Jairo wall to wall with the right side rebote. Bueno, tough save, right back to Jairo. Jairo winds it up, fires it inside. Manu stays with it, makes a great save. Jairo picks it up, it's a 2-wall. It's stopped by Bueno, but he held the net.
What an effort.
As he went to make the throw. That is a loss of point for the Cyclones, giving the Devils their 3rd.
Just what an effort by Bueno, doing everything he can to get that ball up to the front wall after making the catch. But again, all his momentum took him into the screen, as you'll see here. He's in the screen right there. Yeah, as soon as that left hand touches, that's the end of the point. But tremendous effort.
Manu now just beyond the 11 line. That's caught by Kubawa. Over the top, fires it to the inside. Kubawa with a leaping grab, but didn't have control.
Tremendous. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
5 points in a possible set, possible match point for Bueno and Manu.
No, tremendous catch by Kubala. Just didn't have control of it after he made the catch to be able to get the throw off.
Kubala makes the catch from the 10 line, puts it on the wall. Manu is there. Backhand. Fired out of reach. Here's the Rebote. Rebote forehand. Launched into the corner. Bueno looking to track it down. He makes a save.
Tough one.
Tough one for Kubala. He scooped it up. Back to the inside. Here's Bueno. Bueno trying to pass, and he does. Jairo steps around it. Plays the Rebote on the right side. It's come shooting off the back wall. Bueno to the outside. Going to be a tough one. Jairo's got it. Manu reaching up high. His forehand blasted to the inside. Kubala keeps the match going. Backhand by Manu. There's Jairo, comes flying in to make the catch.
What a catch.
Manu back beyond the 13 line. This one floated to Kubala. Oh, Manu handles it right on the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Not a lot on that Rebote. Jairo makes the save. Manu attacking. He's got it on the right side. Into the drop shot. And it scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Straight set victory for Bueno and Manu. 6-2, 6-3. All-around performance there by Bueno and Manu. Showing off that defense we're used to seeing. Mixed with a little offense today by Bueno up in the front. Leads to a straight set victory. 6-2, 6-3. Take a look at that replay here. Yeah, Jairo kind of caught that one to the left side of his body with the forehand and just couldn't control it. Big win for the Cyclones, adding another 1.5 points at that doubles win. Take a look at that game day score now. We have 2 matches left, 1 singles and 1 doubles, so the Cyclones have secured the game day win, but not as concerned with that as they are with points. And still, 2.5 points up for grabs. 1 here in the singles matchup next. It will be Manu against Alex. Then 1.5 points in that final match in doubles, which will be Ron and Rock against CRB and Kubala. Manu coming out here for his 3rd match in a row, so you actually see 3 minutes up on that clock. There will be some extra time before we get started here with match number 5. We are going to hear from our winning team, though, Bueno and Manu, after that win, finishing up their regular season with a record of 5-5. Here they are, Bueno and Manu. Another great performance to close out the regular season. You guys finish at 5-5. Maybe some of the most offense we've seen from you, Bueno, up there in the front court. What was the matchup dictating for you, and why did we see so many shots today?
Just because I'm happy to play highlight, man. You know, I'm gonna miss it. We make it to the championship, or today's the last day on. Miss it, so I figured, I go out here and have some fun today. I'm gonna work to my favor.
Awesome. Well, great match for you guys. Congratulations. We'll let you get some rest before that next match, Manu.
Thank you, man. I want to give a shout out.
Yes, Bueno, go ahead. And coming up next, we're going to see Manu against Alex here in singles. What an only singles match here on this game day. Top division players going at it here. Manu just 2-7 this singles season. And Alex, that's 2 wins for Alex so far this singles season as well. Just 2-6. And the one thing we've seen from Alex, though, as we said every day, Stu, that improvement here in the second half of the season. He's been throwing a couple shots here in the practice, and he looks ready to go in this one.
Absolutely.
You see Manu here going to take some rest here in between. That guy's got to be warmed up already, so going to sit down and wait as Alex going to get some throws in here. Just about a minute till we officially begin our 5th match.
Alex figuring out the Costado 2-all here. Shot that he has a lot of, just throughout his career, he's had a lot of success with. Here at Magic City, it's a question of finding the sweet spot on the side wall.
Take a look here at the standings before we get this next match started, including today's results. So you see now 51 points for the Cyclones. They're 4 clear of the Fireballs. Cyclones now in the 4th and final playoff spot, top 4 in the standings. You see the Devils 9 points behind the Cyclones, but an extra game day still to play after today. The Fireballs will be playing against the Warriors tonight with a chance to cut into that deficit, and then next week, in their final game day of the regular season, a chance for the Fireballs to get back into the playoffs. A lot of highlight to play here today still. Big point up for grabs. Manu and Alex ready to go.
Manu serves. Our next match has begun. Manu with a great grab at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. Alex, backhand to the inside. Manu, we're right up the middle. Big bounce. Alex has it. Drop shot. Will score. First point. The match goes to Alex of the Devils. He serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, whether it's singles or doubles. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And Alex wasting no time, going right to the drop shot, testing Manu's endurance here now in his 3rd match in a row.
It's a hard serve by Alex. There's a backhand by Manu. Robote forehand drop shot by Alex will score. That's 2 points for Alex and the Devils. He serves.
Yeah, another one.
I think we can see what Alex's strategy is.
Gallo's had a lot of success with this one, too. A lot of drop shots.
There's a backhand by Manu. Robote. Left side, low and inside. Manu's there, winding up. Fakes the 2-all, puts it in the side to score. Manu with a point, and the serve for the Cyclones.
You don't want to let Manu get it to that Costado. I mean, for a backcourter, he throws it as well as anybody in that position, but it compares with some of the top front quarters as well.
No question about it.
I mean, look at this. Alex expecting the 2-wall. He's already to the outside of Manu and just finds the space along the side wall.
Robote forehand by Manu. Alex makes the catch, winds up. Placement to the inside, scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Scoop by Manu on the forehand. Outside placement, stopped by Alex. The carom by Alex will score. Well thrown, 3 points for Alex of the Devils. He serves.
I mean, what an incredible scoop there by Manu. High on the right side and without a...
Yeah, that took a bit of a juggle. That took a bit of a wonky bounce.
Wow.
He just, yeah.
Straight to the outside. Look at this range by Alex, though. We've talked about his defense, and then he's able to kill it with the carom.
Big backhand by Manu. Robote, left side, 2-all. Lands in and scores. Alex with 4 points and the serve.
Yeah, that 2-all really opened up. Yeah, Manu thought that he was going to be able to get out to it, but take a look here. Robote, 2-wall, off the Robote, shoots a 2-wall right there, opens up off the front wall, hits the floor and in the net before Manu can get to it.
Here's a backhand by Manu. Drops low. Alex makes the save. Manu on the catch. Backhand 2-all. Lands in, scooped up by Alex. Carom by Alex caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Manu. He serves for the Cyclones.
There's just so much pressure to get that throw off quickly. If your opponent sees it and you don't throw a good carom, there's a chance that they can get to it on the outside. just rushed it, dropped it low into the pad, and it's Manu's second point of this set.
Manu takes that one in the air. Here's the backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Rebote, the inside. Alex makes a save. Manu takes it in the air. Hilo, perfectly thrown to score. 3 points for Manu with the Cyclones. He serves.
Some unconventional shots, too. I mean, he throws the outside placement from the middle of the court. I mean, he can keep it inside. He can throw it outside. Just a little too much space.
Alex has definitely got the speed to get to that. He was just not prepared for it. Backhand 2-all, lands in and scores. 5 points, possible set point for Alex of the Devils. He serves.
All right, back to Manu here with the backhand 2-wall. Kind of a slow release, like he's going to go a long lofting backhand and kicks it into the sidewall first. It opens and scores easily.
Excellent catch by Manu. Manu backhand 2-all will score. 4 points for Manu. Alex with 5. So possible set point. Manu has a serve.
Just a tough catch to make here on the outside. Right back to Alex here. Makes the catch. Hard into the side wall. Lands in. Couldn't scoop it up.
There's a backhand by Alex. Manu, fine catch overhead. Big backhand, wall to wall. Rebote forehand, Escapa.
Wow.
And out of play. We are at 5-5. This is set point.
Escaped just a little bit, came to the outside of the court and just wouldn't stay in the boundary line, catching that cage and out of play. Manu's come all the way back here, looking for this opening set.
Beautiful serve by Manu. Alex, tremendous catch at the back wall. Rebote to the inside. Alex takes it on the forehand. Rebote forehand, outside placement will land just outside of play. Point and set for Alex of the Devils. Taking the first set 6-5. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Player next set.
On that decisive 11th point, Alex able to close out the first set. Outside placement sailing wide by Manu to get him that point.
Here we have some replays from that first set. See the ball passing Manu. Manu sets up for the Rebote. Rebote's that play off the back wall. Comes into the cesta, has to be thrown in one fluid motion. He goes for the outside placement, just lands wide. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Friday, doubleheader. We are currently in the 5th of 6 scheduled matches at 2:30 p.m. We'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. with 6 more matches. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see Alex there talking with Jairo. Forehand, Rebote, drop shot. Manu was hanging around in the backcourt. Looked like it was going to go all Alex, and then Manu got it right back to set point. Beautiful scoop high on the right side there by Manu. Two-all by Alex, spot on. Alex setting up for the Rebote here. Another 2-all off the Rebote. That just opened beautifully and scored. The Philo. Outside placement by Manu, and the salute from Alex. Alex was not expecting it. Scored perfectly. Beautiful catch by Manu off a good serve by Alex. Outside placement just off the frame of Alex Acesta.
Yeah, this was that final point here. Bote out of play.
Manu serves. The second set has begun. Here's a backhand by Alex. Catch by Manu. Rebote forehand. Here's a backhand by Manu. Ball's on the wall. Alex makes a nice save. Good scoop by Manu on the left side. Here's a backhand to the corner. Rebote forehand to pass. Rebote forehand, Karam. Lands in, big bounce, stopped by Alex. Alex passes from the forehand, it scores. Well played by both Manu and Alex. Alex gets the first point of the second set for the Devils.
Yeah, well, a lot of times when a player makes the catch on the outside of the court, they like to blast it right back to the inside. That's where Manu was positioned. Alex recognized it, just floated up a little bit higher, got it over Manu's head to secure that point.
Drop shot by Manu. Alex gets there. Drop shot on the return. Will score. 2 points for Alex. He serves.
Yeah, just trying to go for it with that drop shot right off the serve. Hit nicely, I mean, just above the pad, but just floated a little bit too high at that arc. Gives Alex enough time to get in there before the second bounce and kill it on the return.
Manu will take this serve on the forehand. Picado to the outside. Big bounce is stopped by Alex. Alex's Karam. Return will score. That's 3 points for Alex and the Devils. Alex has the serve.
Yeah, floated it to the outside. Alex moving up on the balls. He's done beautifully today. Throws the Karam again.
Beautiful catch by Manu off the sidewall. Big backhand, trying to pass. That just hit the overhead screen. 4 points for Alex. He serves. And when you're trying to get the ball past your opponent, you got to keep the overhead screen in mind. No trick to throwing it high, but got to keep that boundary in mind. Low runner, caught by Alex. Alex fakes the 2-all, puts it inside to score. That's 5 straight for Alex of the Devils. Possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, gotten away from him quickly here in set 2, but also got to applaud Alex. He's just been as aggressive as we've ever seen, going right for the shots. He's got him on the rope, see if he can finish it off.
Philo lands wide. Point, set, and match for Alex, taking it in straight sets. 6-5, 6-0.
Devils add a big point. 2.5 now on the game day. Just one match left. We'll see Bueno and Rock against CRB and Kubala.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day score here, reflecting that win by Alex. Now 2.5 points for the Devils, 4.5 for the Cyclones. Again, the Cyclones already secured the game day win, but they need as many points as they can get. And still 1.5 left. We have Foronda and Rock ready to take on CRB and Kubala. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from Alex, winner of that singles match. Good to be back with Alex here for the second time today. We said in that first interview you weren't thrilled to be playing Manu because he's a tough competitor. You got the better of him twice. What was the key in singles?
The key, I think that he plays 3 matches in a row, so I know that he would be tired. So I make him run. I throw the hadas. I risk a little bit. The first set I win with a little bit of luck, and the second win I need to continue playing in the same mood, and I win, so happy.
Awesome, Alex. Great playing all day today. Congratulations on 2 of those wins. We'll see what happens up next. Thank you.
Thank you.
Final match to go here. We will see 5th Division doubles teams here. Ron and Rock taking on CRB and Kubala. Boy, we really haven't seen Ron and Rock together a whole lot this season. It's the first match they've played together since Ron has come back from injury. When they had Ron up there in the front, I think they were just 1-0. They've only played 1, maybe 2 matches and ready to go out here. Fully healthy now, late in the season.
I'm having a 2019 flashback. Kubala and Ron joining in 2019, and CRB.
3 of the 4 in, though.
That's right. Rocker original 2018. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Second serve is good. Here's Kubala from the left side. The backhand played to the inside. Rock couldn't get there. Has to play the rebote, but that's up in the screen. CRB and Kubala step out ahead here.
Yeah, that not characteristic of the Rock that we've been seeing the last few weeks there. Didn't get it moving forward. Didn't have much play on the rebote and sent that to the overhead screen. There's a backhand by Kubala. Rock makes a save. Here's a backhand by Kubala to the inside. Ron takes it off the sidewall at the 9 line. Big backhand. Drop shot. Scores. See some replays here while we're resetting the scoreboard. Happens every now and then.
It's served by Ron as we continue. Catch by Kubala from deep in the backcourt. Floats it to the inside. There's Rock. Catch by Kubala back there at the 13 line. Rock calls him off, steps up to make the catch. Rock handles again off the sidewall. Backhand. Right back to Kubala. Ron on the inside. Trying to pass Kubala. He does. Rebote. CRB just lays it up. Ron looking for it. Picks it up from the costado. Inside placement. Oh, what a scoop by Kubala now. Catch by Rock. He comes out over the top. It's on the wall. Kubala waits for it. Rock now from the 10. Right back to Kubala now. Kubala's backhand. Caught on the inside by Ron. Ron passes now from the left side. CRB alone for the rebote, lays it up. Ron couldn't get there in the air, lets it pass to the backcourt. CRB, oh, Ron gets there before the second bounce. Puts it back to Kubala. Hard throw coming up the middle. Rock switches to the forehand. Great catch by Kubala. Controls the forehand. Ron ducks. Rock from in the corner. Oh, that one got away. It's up in the overhead screen and out of play. CRB Kubala with 2 points.
Just a little too relaxed in terms of his play there for Rock. Again, we saw an entire match earlier today without any of these mistakes from Rock.
Oh, CRB comes cross court, cuts it off. There's the backhand on the wall. Rock reaching back behind him, pulls it in. Catch by Kubala up there at the 12 line. Right back to Rock. Backhand just does clear the overhead screen. Ron lays up the rebote. CRB attacks. Floats it to the inside. Rock runs under it. Ball missed by Kubala. Gives Ron and Rock a second point. We're tied up.
Rock getting back there to the basics, just making solid catches on the left side, throwing it back to the inside.
Tough catch by Rock, handle off the sidewall, backhand. Kubala steps up. Rock now from the 11 line, backhand opens up. Kubala has it. Ron looking to attack, runs under it up at the 7 line. Powerful backhand, this one comes shooting out. CRB hooked it into the pad. 3 points for Ron and Rock.
Don't know if CRB was trying to throw a drop shot to the outside. It looked like he was trying to do something there, but he kept it in the cesta, wound up hooking it.
CRB's got that serve, drop shot. Look at Ron, he tracks it down, whips it out of reach. Oh no, Kubala stayed up in the air and made the catch. Rock with the scoop, soft touch on the forehand. That will score. 4-2 lead for the Cyclones.
CRB looking at the judge saying, hey, was there interference there? And the judge said, no. No. Ron just flips this back. Great catch by Kubala, really just was. Tremendous.
But, I mean, smart throw here by Rock. Saw Kubala get back, soft touch, and was able to score. Kubala handles a serve, backhand to the inside. Calls for Ron to get back in there. That's a tough save. CRB handles the floater. He whips it outside. Ball missed. 3 points for the Devils.
Yeah, Ron real clearly telling Rock, I got the outside, you get the inside.
Ron, high Costano to pass. Going to be a tough save. And he's got it. Oh, look at Rock charging. He gets there before the second bounce. Whips it right back to Kubala. He stands in there to make the catch. Look at Rock. Trying to get the throw off, but not to be. Caught his leg. On the way, a 4th point for CRB Kubala. 4-4 is the score. Devils serve.
Yeah, no, way too much kinetic energy there to get that ball off. Great effort by Rock is what we always see. I understand that Ron is a good partner, but he's not the most patient partner in the world.
Alt over serve, second serve for CRB.
Ron will give you a couple mistakes before.
Look, we know his style of play, you know.
Absolutely.
Second serve is good. Rock handles with the left side. Nice catch by Kubala. Rock steps up at the 10 line. Hard throw, dropping. Kubala gets up to it. Ron from up at the 8 gets it back to Kubala. Standing at the 13, floats it inside. Ron takes it off the wall. Drop shot. Dropped in to score. 5 points, possible set point for Ron and Rock.
CRB is fast, and that was close.
Yes, he was.
Touched his cesta at the same time it touched his floor. Well done by Ron, but got to be careful when throwing that against CRB.
Called underserve. Second one coming up for Ron. Second serve is good. Here's Kubala. Puts it along the wall. Rock with a very tough catch. Kubala steps up from the 10 line, puts it on the wall. Rock is there again. Kubala able to pass. Ron alone for the rebote. He makes a save. CRB, good control back behind him. It's by Ron on the inside, the backhand. Kubala has to step up, makes the play. Nice read. This one's coming out a long way. Ron on the rebote, powers it up the middle. Look at Kubala, good control on the right side. Rock, leaping catch, back in the corner. Gets the forehand off. Kubala makes the play. Here's Rock now, a little bit deeper in the backcourt. Puts it up the middle. There's Kubala. Rock again. This one will kick off the side wall. Kubala able to get in there with the left side. Tough for Bote right on the wall. Ron flicks it up. CRB attacks, but dropped it as he went to make the throw. Point and set. Ron and Rock win it 6-4, 2 minutes. Come back and play set number 2. 6-4, the Cyclones take another first set. And what has been a pretty big game day for them. I mean, 4.5 points already, and if they can win this one, to come away with 6 of a possible 8.5 points would be a good way to finish up their regular season.
No question about it.
Take a look at some replays after that first set.
Ron makes a fine catch. Drop shot to the inside. Well played. CRB makes a fine catch here. Here's his drop shot. Ron, eyes on it, keeps it on his right side.
Look at that catch by Kubala.
Just great effort by Kubala.
Outside placement here. Ron trying to scoop it. Just a little off on the timing there. Kubala back in the corner. What a nice save. Diving save. Tennessee, also known as Rock here, professionally.
Yeah, it's very nice that he did not get hit by the ball there. Makes a great catch
here,
there, but
I think
yeah.
he hit his leg on the. Oh, man, that's like a. It's going right into the shin. Man, you love the effort, but
everybody in the lot, everybody back here who's watching the replay is basically saying "ow" at the same time. Anyone who's played Jai-Alai knows that the tip of that cesta is like a hammer. And yeah, no, he is definitely gonna have a mark there.
Oh, and he's gonna show us. We'll check on that in about 20 minutes. Yeah, that'll be a nice bruise tomorrow for sure.
Definitely.
Second set, ready to go here. CRB and Kubala, they have the serve.
Stop.
We are ready to begin set number 2. CRB and Kubala serve to Ron and Rock. There's a serve by CRB. We begin set 2 with an overserve. Second serve coming up.
CRB has one of the players who tends to get hot in the second set. See if that happens here.
Ron's got the serve into the drop shot. Dropped in to score. First point. Our second set goes to the Cyclones.
And Ron has a chilling effect on anybody getting hot in the second set.
Way to kill some hopes here. What a beautiful drop shot just above the pad. That was close, and he got it in there. Kubala takes the serve, backhand to the inside, picked off by Rock. Rock from the 11. It's a hard throw. Passes. CRB left side of Bote is a 2-wall.
Oh, wow.
It's snapped in to score. That ties it up, 1-1.
That 2-wall just beautifully executed by CRB off the rebote. Again, both Cyclones lined up inside, and the salute from Ron.
Nice step by Kubala. Here's the forehand to the inside, pulled in by Ron. Ron, drop shot again. Kubala charging. Oh, he got up to it. The backhand, though, lost control and sent it in the screen. Two points for the Cyclones.
From what I understand, Kubala's been engaged in scream therapy lately, and
it is helping, folks.
we believe it is helping. We do.
You know, there is a method there. Backhand floated inside. Good catch by Rock. Rock's backhand's on the wall. What a tough play by Kubala. Rock steps up, crashes into the sidewall. There's the backhand. Off by Kubala once more. Ron Costado, high to the inside at the feet of Kubala. Back it up.
Catch.
He makes the scoop. Catch by Ron now from the 9 line. He's looking to pass, and he does. Rebote forehand, laid up. Magic City bounce. That's going to open. Look at Rock. What a save. It's a 2-wall. CRB gets to it. He returns a drop shot. Ron takes off. He's got it. Drop shot return. Will score. Tremendous point by all 4 players. Cyclones get it. They lead 3-1.
So CRB did think this, thought did go into this, just not who it was being thrown against. Ron is very, very hard to beat on this drop shot. Yeah, he's right there. Dropped. Second bounce into his cesta. Well done. Really well done by Ron.
CRB tipped the serve. That's 4 points. The ace.
Powerful serve there by Ron. What a catch.
Oh, great catch by Kubala. Ron takes it in. Costado, 2-wall. That's too low. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Second point for the Devils.
Ron does like that 2-wall. That one was thrown a bit deep from the 8 line.
Rock now on the forehand. Kubala. Ron comes all the way into the backcourt, calls him off on the rebote. Kubala back to the 13, makes the catch. Floats it inside. Another one coming out. It's another save. Forehand play to the inside, cut off by Ron. Ron's backhand. Stopped by Kubala. Nice catch by Rock here, just beyond the 11th line. Puts this one right on the wall. Kubala makes a great catch. Ron steps up. He's got it in the air up at the 9 line. Low bullet. Back to Kubala. This one right on the wall. Kubala again makes a great catch. Puts it back to Rock. Rock from just beyond the 11 line, backhand 2-wall. Oh, Kubala takes it in the air. Kubala throws it right to Ron, though. Ron, Costado hard to the inside.
Beautiful
what a catch.
catch.
Kubala's got it in the air. Forehand, played to the inside. A tough play for CRB. He gets back in there. Ron from the Costado. Drop shot, dropped in. Doesn't get the second bounce. CRB floats it out of reach. Rock looking for the rebote. Diving save. It's a 2-wall. Right to CRB. CRB, it's a carom. It lands out. What a point. Goes to the Cyclones. They have 5 points. Possible set and a possible match point.
Great save here by Rock. Kept it away from the overhead screen. CRB's 2-all. Good idea. Just thrown a bit wide.
Kubala handles that serve. Backhand to the inside. Dropped into the corner. Ron saves the rebote. Kubala up at the 9 line. That's a hard throw. Picked off by Rock. Rock all he can behind this one. It's on the wall. What a catch by Kubala. Rock now, same spot. A little bit harder. This one clears the overhead screen. CRB looking for it on the outside. Drops it inside. Rock picks it up on the bounce. Low runner along the wall. Kubala stands in. Tough catch. Here's Ron. Back of the 9 line. Low bullet. What a catch
Beautiful
by
catch.
Kubala flying into the side wall. He passes. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Catch by Kubala again. Here's Ron over the 9 line. Backhand. From the 12. Kubala all he can behind this one. Rock reaching back behind him. Calls for Ron to take the rebote. Makes a save from the right side. Kubala goes up forward at the 12. Outside placement. Rock takes off. He gets out there. Rock from the outside, whips it back to the inside. Kubala looking for the rebote. Tough play. It's a 2-all on the return right to Ron. Ron winds it up, fires it inside. CRB keeps
save.
the match going. That ball is in play. Ron from the left side up at the 7, floats it on the wall. Kubala's there again. What a point. Ron left side rebote, played to the inside up on the wall. Kubala comes down with the ball. Ron reaches back again. Backhand, dropping. Going to be a tougher rebote, and he makes another great save. Well, that ball's floating,
Oh, my.
and it scores. My, oh, my. That extends the match here. CRB and Kubala with 3 points. They serve.
Great point played by all 4 players. Kubala, tremendous catching here in the backcourt. Still possible match point here for Cyclones, Ron and Rock.
Oh, Rock, that backhand stays to the outside. Not a lot on the rebote. CRB puts it above the pad. Rock gets there before the second bounce. He fires it inside. Kubala, great catch. Ron calls him off. Left side rebote, little clip. It's Kubala there on the left side with the catch. Hard throw. Rock running around this one. Makes a tough rebote save. Big bouncer. Controlled up high. Kubala. Picata, the big bouncer. Floated. It gets back to Rock. Catch by Ron, back of the 9 line, a little backhand 2-wall, stopped in the air, CRB, splitter, scoop by Ron, Ron's 2-wall, lands in, and it scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Ron and Rock close it out, straight sets, 6-4, 6-3. And another big game day for the Cyclones. Once we make this one official, you'll see their game day point total jump all the way up to 6 points. 2.5 for the Devils. Let's take a look here while Rod and Rock get ready for that post-match interview, if we can, at the standings here in the Fall 24 season. There they are up on your screen. The Cyclones, they're now done. 52.5 points and just enough to hold on to the 4th and final playoff spot for the moment. You got the Fireballs, who will be playing tonight, and one time next week. Still 2 game days left for the Fireballs to get back in to the mix. Devils, unfortunately, have now been eliminated from playoff contention with that loss. Even if they were to get all 8 points, the most they could get would be 51 on the season. That would be behind the Cyclones. Fireballs in action tonight against the Warriors.
So much comes down to tonight when we'll be back at 7 p.m. with the Warriors against the Fireballs. Tremendous day.
And things will clear up also, a little bit more. I mean, we see right now only one team has completed their regular season. That will move up to 2 when we play tonight's game day. And only 1 game day left for the Fireballs as well. So we'll get a clear look at where all of our teams stand heading into the final regular season game days. We have tonight's game day on Friday, 7 p.m., and then Monday and Tuesday next week, and then that concludes the regular season. We're going to hear from Ron and Rock here before we close out. Back together here. They haven't played a lot together, Stu, but when it's been Ron and Rock out there, I believe undefeated so far this regular season. We hear them. Seems like they're ready to go. We will get Ron and Rock here after that big straight set victory to add another 1.5 points for the Cyclones season total. Here they are, Ron and Rock. First thing I'm going to ask you guys haven't seen a lot of you two playing together this season. What does it feel like to get back out there and have each other as partners?
It feels like we're starting the season back over again. But seriously, we're trying to get back in the communication of everything. He was able to play with Manu. He was being able to play, and I was just been watching how he handles himself out there on the court with our other teammates, and he's been watching how he handles how I handle with Bueno. He told me not to play the same way that I play with Bueno. He said make sure I play like I'm a Miguelina.
Well, you did just that today, Rock. And how proud overall are you of this team? I mean, you guys won 9 of 12 matches over the last 2 game days just to even give yourself a shot here in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're trying our best. All the team are solid, and we told to ourselves just keep on fighting, and let's see on the end if we win or lose.
And then on top of that, I think this today was our 4th day of actually being 100%. Everybody being together.
Yeah. Well, you guys are getting healthy at the right time. A great finish here to the Fall 24 regular season, and we'll see what happens here in these final couple game days. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Let's go, teams. Beat the Fireballs.
Yes, well, we know a couple folks will be cheering for the Warriors tonight, maybe the Cyclones, but they'll be in action against the Fireballs. That game day will begin here at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. We'll see you back here at 7 p.m. for the Fireballs and the Warriors. Have a good afternoon, everybody.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle for Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all, boys!